Before we get into this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Enjoy. Back to the video.
One of the hardest things about entrepreneurship, I think, is always going to be the best thing about entrepreneurship, which is people. People are hard. People can be beautiful. You know, I've had staff that I've given big clients to help manage leave a month after they've gotten a big client. Even if they've been with us for a while, all of a sudden the pressure point reaches and they can't handle it anymore. I've had staff that I've hired, then I fired, and then I somehow messed up the accounting, sent money to them by accident. They never responded. I've been hacked. I've been betrayed. But I've also hired some amazing staff. I've hired staff that work weekends when they're not compensated for that. I've had staff step in for other people and take blame when it wasn't their fault. I've had staff that have referred clients in that have been long-term clients. I've had staff that have celebrated me when I'm always celebrating others. I've had staff that have brought in other people that are just like them and helped make the company culture even better. I have staff that are perfect examples of company culture and formidable, incredible leaders. So oftentimes the hardest things are also the best things, and I think that's a thing for life. But when it comes to the business game, people. The other thing I would say is also endurance. A lot of people can't endure. They can't handle the million punches to the face, the uppercuts, the elbows that they weren't expecting, the punches to the gut, the side kicks, the flying kicks to the head. They're just assuming that it was only going to be direct, fist closed punches. And it turns out that life isn't built like that. And they stop and they ponder and they say, okay, I'm going to come back to this when I'm better or when things are more stable. Life is never, in my opinion, in my limited 25 years of living, life is never just like, I'm cruising. And if it is, you probably need to make more mistakes and go out there and fail more so you can be under more pressure. So it's not just cruising. But yeah, this isn't a game of endurance. You know, I've been doing clientele boosters since 2019, July. So we're coming up in our 6th year in about 2.5 months. And it's only this year now where we're looking at doing 100 to 200K a month. You know, like that's finally now within reach of skill set, within staff, etc. But I thought I was going to be a millionaire at 21. Now it's looking like I'll be a millionaire cash-wise at 26, right? I might have $1 million in revenue. I'm 25 now. I might have $1 million in revenue before 26. But in terms of like in my pocket, probably not going to be till 26, till 26. So I thought I was going to be a millionaire at 21, right? So I'm 5 years behind, right? Or 5 years. So endurance. And endurance is also a test of character. Because if you really want something bad enough, then you will endure for it. So people, endurance, and then it's also what you're willing to trade. So for me, at every new level of revenue that we've generated, I've been like, okay, it's either I need to shut off more vices or I need to hire better people. And, you know, recently it was we brought on another person for like an extra 4 or 5K a month, their salary. And, you know, it's just like we're hiring probably 1 to 2 people a week across the world. Not all of them are salary people. Some of them are virtual assistants. Some of them are contractors. Some of them are employees. But every week, bro, because we've been growing aggressively in the last 6 weeks, literally every week on the 2 people. So I'm always forecasting financially, hiring more people to consolidate the next level of growth that I'm projecting for the next month. So let's just say I spend in May 30K in salaries and expenses, not expenses, but in salaries mainly. Contractors, virtual assistants, staff, whatever, employees. That's because I'm expecting in May, as an example, for us to hit like 80K in revenue, right? As an example. So once we hit that 80K, I'm going to be like, I want us to hit in June $110,000. So I'm going to project ahead and be ready to spend 50 or 60K and run ads to preface for that. And then risk the capital there. So there's always going to be the next level. And there's going to be a sacrifice that you need to make, or you'll be confronted with making. And it will be up to you to make the decision to be like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and take the risk necessary to get to that next level. But I'm telling you, bro, that is not for most people. Most people cannot handle that level of pressure. I'm just talking about the average person, not to the entrepreneurs watching this. You guys can handle this. But if you're watching this, it's for a reason. It's because you're of the acquainted few that want to take risks to build something and to build an empire. A lot of people aren't wired like you are. They're just not. A lot of people don't want to sacrifice going out every week. And I've been there, by the way. A lot of people don't want to sacrifice an unhealthy relationship. A lot of people don't want to sacrifice boundaries. Yada, 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 yada. Right? So it's these things that make it really hard for most people to, stick with entrepreneurship. But for those of you that are built for it, I respect and kudos to you. And also, it's kind of cool that it's not for everyone. Not everyone, like, again, I think I said this on one of the earlier questions. Like, 1 out of every 5 CEOs are like malignantly narcissistic. Like, bro, like, why would you want more narcissists anyway in society? It's cool. And by the way, they're still narcissistic employees, but you get what I'm saying? Like, why would you? It's okay. Like, there are distributions of behaviors and roles for a reason. Very, very, very few people are cut out to be the CEO. Pays the cost to be the boss.
Guys, I hope you've enjoyed that video. If you liked it and you got something from it, or even if you didn't, please like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment. It really helps the algorithm favor this channel. And the more you support us, the more we can give you guys more extreme levels of value throughout 2025 and beyond. Looking forward to the next episode and being able to serve you guys. And as always, think mega. Take care.